to the general public. Every person you lay down with, if you had a child with them, how would you rate your life out of 10? Just answer the question to yourself. You'd have to post it into us lot. But I'm thinking...
But definitely post it on a TikTok.
Post it on a TikTok.
Back in the grading thing, yeah.
But I'm turning around and saying, if... Do you know what I mean? I'm not in the high echelons of numbers, but if every woman that I slept with, I had a child with them, when you think back what that could have looked like, was that what I walked into the bedroom, you know, certain man car park, certain man lift, certain man stairwell, is that what you walked into thinking about? Even though that could have been a very plausible outcome. Do you get what I mean? I thought you was on a pill. I thought I had a condom. I thought you had a coil. I thought you was on contraception. I thought you was going to pull out. I didn't even come. 101 different, do you get what I mean? Yeah. 101 different excuses. But I'm just turning around and saying the reality is, I respect my brother for the statement, because if you look from a sacrilegious point of view, do you know what I mean? Intercourse is a part of procreation.
Yeah. Indeed.
However, she just looked buff and she was on it. She had a lazy eye and she had 2-2 drink and couldn't get home. Jay had his whip and was going to drop her back to mine. I weren't thinking, what colleges are we picking? Do you get what I mean? This is the reality. So what we need to do is we need to first educate prior to the act, educate during the act, educate after the act, and educate what the long-term outcome could look like. And then, once we understand what that looks like, does the Keys or eMpTy podcast agreed points of engagement prior to the breakup then set the stance? Yeah.